Last night, Joe Biden talked about all the issues you're about to see, and it really got me thinking, and I wonder if it got you thinking too. It got me present too that we're spending too much time fighting each other and not enough time producing results. And these are some of the areas he talked about: fix highways, rebuild bridges, upgrade ports, airports, and transit systems, deliver clean water, a renewed electric grid, like in Texas, right? Build, preserve, retrofit more than 2 million homes and commercial buildings, solidify infrastructure of our care economy by creating jobs and raising wages and benefits for essential home care workers. These things are really thought out. Revitalize manufacturing, secure U.S. supply chains, invest. This is jobs for the future. After I'm gone, there's jobs. I'm going to go through all these. You could read them, okay? Alongside his American Jobs Plan, President Biden is releasing a Made in America tax plan to make sure corporations pay their fair share in taxes and encourage job creation at home. I like that a lot. And the president's American Jobs Plan is a historic public investment consisting principally of a one-time capital investment in our nation's productivity and long-term growth. It will invest about 1% of GDP per year over 8 years to upgrade our nation's infrastructure, revitalize manufacturing, invest in basic research and science, shore up supply chains, transform our crumbling transportation infrastructure, repair American roads and bridges, modernize public transit, invest in reliable passenger freight. I think that this is very important. Create jobs in electrifying vehicles, safeguard critical infrastructure, and we're being attacked all over the place. Maximize the resilience of land and water resources to protect, like around the factory farms. You got to be joking if you don't do anything. Rebuild clean drinking water. Remember Detroit. Ensure clean drinking water and the right is a right in all communities. That's nice. Upgrade and modernize Americans' drinking water and wastewater and stormwater, and revitalize America's digital infrastructure. Build high-speed broadband infrastructure to reach 100%. There's a lot of rural people, he said, that do not have access to all this stuff. Promote transparency and competition. President Biden's plan will promote price transparency and competition among internet providers, including by lifting barriers that prevent municipality-owned or affiliated providers in rural electric co-ops. There's a lot of problems. Reduce the cost of broadband internet and promote more widespread adoption. Re-energize America's power infrastructure. Build a more resilient electric transmission system. Spur jobs, modernizing power generation and delivering clean electricity. Put the energy industry to work plugging orphan oil and gas wells and cleaning up abandoned mines. Remediate and redevelop idle real property and spur the build out of critical physical, social, civic infrastructure in distressed and disadvantaged communities, build next generation industries in distressed communities, mobilize the next generation of conservation and resilience, build, preserve, and retrofit more than 2 million homes, build, preserve, and retrofit more than 2 million homes and commercial buildings to address the affordable housing crisis, produce, preserve, and retrofit more than 1 million affordable, resilient, accessible, energy efficient, and electrified housing units. Build and rehabilitate more than 500,000 homes for low and middle income buyers. Eliminate exclusionary zoning and harmful land use policies. Address long-lasting public housing capital needs. Put union building trade workers to work upgrading homes and businesses to save families money. Modernize our nation's schools and energy learning facilities. Modernize our public schools, investing in community college infrastructure, upgrade childcare, upgrade VA hospitals and federal buildings, invest in R&D in the technologies of the future. Advance U.S. leadership in critical technologies and upgrade America's research infrastructure. And this was just part one. I'll put the link in the show notes of this so you could read this whole thing and get down into it. This is something to think about versus all the vitriol and racism and white supremacy from the past president. Amen.